God says, this is my final warning. If you skip this, you will suffer great losses within the next 7 minutes. God says, do not take this as a joke. If you skip it, you will cry for the rest of your life. Pay close attention because what you're hearing now is not going to happen by chance. There is a reason why this moment came into your life. It's meant to protect you. So if you move away from it, you move away from that. You have my full attention because I need you to hear me out. Something important is happening around you. Even if you can't see it yet, don't just scroll past this like it's not important. Ignoring this moment will cost you in the long run. Stay here. Stay in the present moment and let these words sink in deeply. Type them on. If you believe what I say, it's not about being afraid. It's about being aware and following through in your life. There are times when I pull you aside, talk to you in a way that feels urgent and intense, and break up your normal flow. Now is one of those times. And the need for speed does not mean to hurt you. It's meant to wake you up. You will miss the guidance that was meant to keep you safe from loss, confusion, and regret if you leave this moment. I don't make you do it, but I do call you. And how you answer matters more than you think. In the next few moments, choices will start to form in your mind and heart. Some of those choices will seem small and almost unimportant, but they have a lot of weight that you don't fully understand yet. I'm telling you this now because I know what's going to happen and what you can avoid if you stay with me. Not caring about this is more than just skipping words. Moving away from the safety that was put here for you is what it means. You're not here by accident. And you're not hearing this for no reason right now. Different things are trying to get your attention away from what you're doing. There is a reason for that pull. People often get distracted right before something important is revealed. You might miss something that was meant to change your life if you give in to the urge to leave. Scroll or ignore this. Please put everything else on hold for a moment and stay here with me. Wait until I'm done giving you what I want to give you. If these words are speaking to you right now, please take a moment to like this video as a simple way to show that you agree and are open. Your action makes a connection that lets this truth sink deeper into you. It's not about a stage. It's about how ready you are to take what's being given to you right now. You open yourself to clarity and safety when you act with intention. This small action is a sign of a bigger choice to pay attention and stay present. This is a leap of faith that will keep you where you need to be. You've had problems that have made you think about your path and why you're here. There were times when you felt like you were lost. There were times when you thought you were walking by yourself. And times when you wondered if I was really with you. During everything, I was there to watch, guide, and protect you in ways you didn't always realize. This warning is part of that care, not separate from it. It's a part of it. I'm not going to leave you or be quiet when something important is at stake. Type 777 to get good luck. The losses I'm talking about aren't always obvious or worth a lot of money at first. Sometimes they are chances that are lost, peace that is lost, or clarity that is lost. These are the kinds of losses that change your life over time in ways that are hard to change back. It's because I don't want that to happen to you. That my voice is so strong right now. It's not anger. It's a sense of urgency that comes from love and safety. You're stronger than you believe. But strength by itself is not enough if you don't have a plan. I give you that direction. I want you to listen because I want to connect you with something better than what you might choose on your own. You shouldn't treat this like any other thing because it's not. Now is a time when everything is in sync and your attention can change your path in a big way. Stay with me and let this connection get stronger. I know the doubts that are trying to come up in your head right now. You might be wondering if this is really important or if it's just another moment. Sure, you have doubts, but they're not the truth. There is no doubt that you are being led right now, and ignoring it can lead to problems that are harder to fix later on. That's why I'm giving you the chance to stay ahead of it and stay safe. There's a reason why this makes your heart feel heavy. That feeling isn't a fluke. It means that inside you something important is happening. Do not ignore it or try to shut it down. Allow it to talk, grow, and show you how to stay here a little longer. In times like these, the most important changes can happen in the quiet. Your path has been slowly being shaped by patterns in your life. Some were formed because of pain, some because of habit, and some because you felt like you had no other choice. I can see all of those patterns, and I know which ones are making you lose and which ones are making you gain. When I warn you, it's because I want to stop a pattern that could cost you a lot if it stays going. We're not here to judge you. It's about turning you around before the damage gets worse. To agree, type yes. Why are over 19,547 people getting rich all of a sudden? Because they started using a weird 9-word password that was found while studying the brain. People use it from their couches and report getting money in their accounts without expecting it, getting rid of debts, and improving their lives. Scientists say it turns on a part of your brain that controls abundance that is 150 million years old. This password was used secretly by elites until a neuroscientist leaked it. It was backed by Harvard, tested in the lab, and changed people's lives. Then it spreads quickly and could be taken down at any time. Before it's gone for good. Click the link in the description and comments. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site. You are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give and it will be given to you, is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose. Join the conversation and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today. Join our community and see what God brings back into your life. At this very moment, you are making a choice. It could be a thought about what to do next, even if it seems small. Either a choice about how to talk to someone or a quiet push to go in a certain direction. In these moments, lives are changed not only by big dramatic events, but also by small, almost invisible choices that happen in a matter of seconds. It's my job to help you make decisions in this space so that you don't make snap decisions. You could end up in something that hurts you more than it needs to if you don't follow this advice. You know how heavy regret can feel because you felt it before. That weight doesn't just show up. It starts with times when you knew something wasn't right but chose not to pay attention to it. I'm now becoming aware of you so that you don't go through that cycle again. I'm giving you a chance to break out of old habits that have hurt you. This is why I'm warning you, not as a punishment, but to stop it. There are voices around you that want you to make different choices. These come from different places and people, as well as from old fears that have grown stronger over time. That voice doesn't always say what's best for you. You start to listen to those other voices more when you act quickly or don't listen to me. That's when things get less clear and more confusing. Please take a moment to slow down inside. Things may seem to be moving quickly around you. But when they are still, you will start to see my path more clearly. It doesn't come with stress or chaos, but with a steady sense of direction that you know is right. This is where things start to change for you. When you stay in touch with me, you move on purpose instead of by accident. Kind 122. You might not fully understand what could have happened if you had ignored this moment if you believe in Jesus. That's fine, too. You can stay safe even if you can't see the danger in your life. It's my job to steer you away from things you can't always see for yourself. These words are meant to be a warning because I want to keep you from doing something that would have caused you pain or loss. Trust that I see things differently than you do. Today feels different from other times for a reason. It has a weight that makes it stand out. A feeling that something is changing even if it's not obvious. The change is real and it's happening because you chose to stay and listen. Being present for even a second makes your connection with me stronger. So this is how change starts. They don't happen all at once. They happen over time as you choose to stay connected. You can see the paths that lie ahead of you. And I can see how one choice can make things change very quickly. That's why I don't keep quiet when something important is at risk. I speak up, make my point clear, and tell you to pay attention. You are not being picked on to hurt. You are the one being watched over. That difference is important because it changes how you understand what I'm saying. There have been times when you wished for a clear moment or a sign that would help you find your way. This is one of those times. Even though it doesn't look like what you thought it would be, advice doesn't always come in a soft voice. It can come quickly sometimes when the situation calls for it. It's important that you notice it and do something about it. Right now is your chance to do just that. Don't let doubt make you think this isn't necessary. When something important is happening, doubt often shows up to try to pull you away before it can fully happen. I want you to get over your doubt and stay true to how you feel inside right now. Being aware of how important something is and that something real is happening is not something to ignore. You can trust it right now. You're not by yourself. I am with you, running your thoughts and keeping your heart steady. Even if it seems quiet around you, you start to notice changes in how you think and act when you listen to me. That change takes you away from grief and toward peace. It's always important, even if it's not always dramatic. Those words I spoke to you were not meant to scare you. It's meant to make you see things. You move in a different way when your eyes are open. It's different how you live and what you choose. This is how you avoid the losses I mentioned before. Not because you're perfect, but because you know me and are with me when it matters. The chance you're being given is to change the outcome that was coming together. That's a gift. That is even if it is very intense right now. There are times in everyone's life when they don't realize how important certain events are until it's too late. Right now, you're not in that situation because you are being told in real time. Stay aware of this and let it lead you forward. Do not jump right back into old habits or distractions when this moment is over. Bring how you feel with you and let it guide your next steps. This is how protection lasts after this moment. In the end, it shapes how you live and what you do. There are times when your life seems normal on the outside, but something important is going on below the surface. Now is one of those times for you. Even if you don't notice big changes right away, the way you're moving is already changing. Awareness is going where there was confusion, and clarity is going where there was doubt. These small changes inside you will soon show up in the decisions you make and the results you experience. Type 10 to say things are miracles. Can 9 easy words really make a difference in your money? It has already helped more than 19,000 people get out of debt and start living a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. When brain experts found out that this password works up to 20 times faster than the law of attraction, they were shocked. A lot of people do it every day and money just pours into their lives. Some people even think the results are so strong, it feels wonderful. But this big step forward is already being harmed by the law and could be taken away at any time before it's gone for good. Click the link in the description and comments. For so long, you've carried things that were never meant to stay with you. Some of those weights came from mistakes you made in the past, others from what other people expected of you, and still others from fear that slowly grew over time. I'm aware of the weight you've been carrying and have not done nothing about it. Now is a part of the process of getting rid of that weight. You start to let go of things that don't belong in your life. When you listened to me, there was something you were about to do or leaning toward that would have caused you unnecessary trouble. On the surface, it might not have seemed dangerous, so you might not have known it was bad, but I knew what would happen, so I stopped it before it did. This is the safety I was talking about before. Something precise and on time, not something loud or obvious. You are being sent somewhere else right now. By listening to me, you won't lose anything. You are becoming more aware, which will keep you from losing more. To pause, think again, or change direction can feel awkward at times. That pain will go away soon, though. You would have remembered what happened if you had ignored this moment for a lot longer. I am telling you to stay away from that. I'm doing this because I care about the direction of your life. You are not meant to walk into pain that you can avoid. You have something inside you that has been waiting for this kind of clarity as well. Something in you has been looking for direction, for proof that you are not alone and that your life is being led. That part of you is responding right now. And as you listen more, it gets stronger. In the times when you choose to stay with me instead of turning away, our relationship grows. Your awareness grows every time you do that. Type 2, you might start to feel different about some things if you trust God. Things that were important to you at this point may seem less important after this. And things that you ignored before may become more clear. This is not a mess. We can see things more clearly now. I'm helping you change the way you think about your life. One that is more in line with what you were really meant to do. This change will help you make better choices in the future. There are doors in your life that you were never meant to open, even if they looked good or were simple. You might not have known what was behind one of those doors when you were close to it. That's why I pulled you back, not to stop you, but to keep you safe. What I have in store for you is much better than what you might settle for when you're distracted. That's why I'm taking such care to guide you right now. You are getting ready for something better, but you need to have a clearer mind and a stronger bond with me first. When you are being redirected and realigned, this is a good time to quietly get ready. Even though it doesn't feel like progress, it is one of the most important ways to grow. What you build on top of a strong base makes everything else stronger and more meaningful. Do not forget how powerful this moment is because it seems simple. There won't always be noise or attention at the most important times in your life. They'll be in quiet places where you can stop and listen instead of rushing by. That moment when things start to change and your choice to stay here is already changing what will happen next. Have faith that this will lead you to a better place. Sure, there have been times when you felt like you had no idea where you were going or what the right choice was. It can be exhausting to not know what will happen, and it can make you make decisions that you later regret. I'm going to step into that space right now to help you see things clearly and feel calm. You do not have to rely only on what you understand when you move with me. I'm not expecting you to be perfect or know everything. I want you to keep an open mind and be ready to listen. That willingness is what makes it easier for me to lead you. You make it harder to get the direction you need when you shut yourself off or rush ahead without listening. Keep your heart open and let this connection grow. You are safe in ways you can't fully understand. That defense is still working right now. It shapes the way you think, the decisions you make, and the steps you take. You don't need to control or force this. I give it to you when you stay in line with me. This guidance will become more natural in your life the more you stay connected. Take this awareness with you as you move forward from here. You should let it affect how you react, what you choose, and how you deal with problems. It's not enough to just avoid one loss. It's about making a change in your life that will keep you safe and guided all the time. Things like this are the start of something better that you are being led to. There are times when I step in quietly and times when I speak up right away. For this reason, I want to make sure you don't miss what is being put in front of you. I can see the little things you miss, the paths that look safe but lead to trouble, and the choices that have hidden effects. My warning isn't meant to scare you. It's meant to make you more aware so that you can make smart choices. When you listen, you enter a safe space that keeps you safe even when things aren't clear. To agree, type 111. What if all you needed to do to get rich was say the right words? This forgotten prayer is now helping regular people get out of debt and become financially free. Researchers say that each of these 9 words opens up a brain area that is deep in charge of abundance. It works in just a few weeks for people who use it at home. It was never meant for everyone. The government could pull this secret at any time now that it's out in the open before it's gone for good. Click the link in the description and comments. Your life is taking a small turn right now. Anything that seems to be the same on the outside will change in the days to come depending on the path you choose in these quiet moments. I'm trying to get you to stop reacting based on habit and start reacting based on what you know. This is how you start to live differently. You don't have to change everything at once. You can change how you act in the important situations. Being aware of every step you take makes the way forward stronger. Some of you may feel resistance, a pull that wants to take you back to something that makes you feel good. This kind of resistance is not new. It has been there many times when growth was possible. I want you to get past your resistance and into a place where you know what is best for you and are more in tune with it. Stay away from that pool because it will often take you back to cycles you have already grown out of. Right now you are being asked to join something better. You were about to say or do some things that could have caused stress or made you feel bad. I saw the whole thing happen, but you might not have, and I stopped it before it happened. This is how I keep you safe. Not always by getting rid of problems, but by showing you how to deal with them. When you pay attention to what I say, you start to act on clear thoughts instead of impulse. Just that one change can make a lot of difference in your life. You're not being stopped. You're being sent somewhere else. You need to know the difference between them. If you are held back, something is being taken away from you. But redirection means that you are being led to something better. What you might think of as a break or interruption right now is actually a way to keep you safe. I'm changing your path so you don't lose anything that isn't important to you and can move toward what is truly yours. Type A. If you believe you have a purpose that goes beyond this moment, that purpose will shape the opportunities and connections that come into your life. It might not always be clear, but it is always there. You can get off track from your goal when you move without thinking about it. That's why I call you back to remind you to stay with me. It keeps you moving in the direction that it was meant for you. It starts to build up a calm strength inside you when you choose to listen. It's not too loud or too much, but it's steady and reliable. When things aren't clear, that strength helps you make better choices. That strength is starting to grow right now. As you stay present and pay attention, this is something that will keep getting better as long as you listen. I know the hard things you've been through and how they have changed the way you think and act. Some of those things made you more careful and others made you act quickly to avoid pain. I'm helping you get past those patterns so that your choices aren't just based on what you've done in the past. The things that happen to you will change as you learn to move with awareness instead of reaction. There's something important about the way this moment came together. These words come to you just at the right time, not too early or too late. The time is planned so that you become aware of this at a time when it can make a difference in your life. You could have done something that would have taken time to fix if you had missed this. Instead, you are being led now before it happens. Both what you can see and what you can feel are being asked to be trusted. That sense of awareness inside me is where my direction often becomes clear. You put more distance between yourself and the direction I'm offering. When you ignore it, it helps you get clear and at peace when you listen to it. This is a habit that will make your life stronger over time. Do not rush out of this moment as if it were over. What's going on here is still progressing and you have more to receive. Hold on tight and let this awareness sink in deeply. It will change your thoughts and actions for the better the more you let it grow. In this way, change starts slowly and steadily. It's okay to ask for help when you need it. You're not the only one going through this. I'm leading you step by step, even when you don't know what to do. This advice is not only for a short time. You will always remember it as long as you are open to it. Your path is taking you to a place with more clarity and safety. And it starts with times like these. Please fully understand something I need you to know. I didn't just warn you about one moment. I warned you about a pattern that could happen again if nothing changes. You've been to similar forks in the road before where a small choice had bigger effects than it seemed. I stepped in faster this time because the outcome would have had a bigger effect on your life. I'm not just stopping one loss. I'm here to help you break a pattern. Write 333. Trust the process. Your life has been a mix of instinct and experience, and you've been doing your best to make the right choices. No one has forgotten that effort, and it hasn't been without help. Some doors were closed and others were open for you even when you weren't fully aware of it. You are getting the same kind of help right now. But it is more direct because you are ready to hear it. No longer are you being left to guess. You are being shown. There are things going on around you that have been slowly changing the way you think. People who don't fully understand your path will give you doubts, and you will also have doubts that you have had for a long time. Sometimes these things can make you make decisions that are comfortable for you but not what is best for you. I want you to pay attention to this so that you can see better. Being aware is the first thing that can lead to change. So what does neuroscientists mean when they call this a wealth trigger? Because this 9-word password is already being used by 19,547 people and things are changing quickly in their lives. Unexpected deposits, debts forgiven, and a whole new way of life. Scientists say it uses a brain system that is 150 million years old and controls money and plenty. It has already changed a lot of people's lives in just a few weeks. You're lucky to be seeing this. The page could go away at any time. Before it's gone, click the link in the description and comments. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our COF community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself. Jesus says, this is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. What feels easy and what feels right may be at odds with each other. That stress is important because it shows you where your growth is happening. Sometimes what's easy isn't the best thing for you. And sometimes you have to stop and think more deeply about what's right. I'll show you the right way to do things. This is how your path starts to change in a meaningful way. Even if it feels strange at first, that little but important thing you were about to miss does exist. It could have been a word, a response, or a choice that didn't seem bad at the time, but I could see how it would fit into a bigger picture. So, I stepped in to let you know about it. This is how I work in your life. Not always through big events, but sometimes through quiet moments of guidance. Secret but strong ways are being used to keep you safe. If you type 8088, you will get plenty. You don't have to make big changes right away in your life. This is what I want from you, to be more aware of the times that shape your path. You can start to see what needs to be changed when you slow down and listen. Though these changes may not seem important, they have a big effect in the long run. This is how you get away from loss and toward stability. You already have a sense of when something is wrong. You felt it before. That quiet feeling of doubt or unease about something. You shouldn't ignore that feeling. You should pay attention to this signal. I talk to you through that awareness which is leading you to rethink and realign. You are hearing me when you listen to it. You are getting better at trusting your inner voice. It takes time to build trust. It gets stronger over time with times like these. Your trust in that guidance grows every time you choose to listen instead of moving quickly. This makes your relationship with me stronger. You start to depend on it. Not just in emergencies, but also when making everyday choices. You may have wished you could change your mind about something at some point. It's common to feel that way when you realize too late that you could have done something different. Right now, I'm giving you a chance to move forward with more awareness so that those times don't happen as often. You won't have to figure things out after the fact. You are getting help right now. As you stay in the present moment, you may start to notice that your thoughts are getting clearer. Things that seemed strange at first might begin to make more sense. This clarity is not something else. It's waking up inside of you. I'm trying to help you understand your situation better. This helps people make better choices. Not through stress, but by being clear. When you are aligned with me, you also start to feel calmer. It might not get rid of all problems, but it changes how you deal with them. You stop reacting with fear and start reacting with stability. The way things go in your life changes because of this change. It gives you the confidence to move forward instead of being afraid. You are being led away from something that could have caused you extra trouble. Even though that advice may seem small, it has a big effect. What you stay away from today can affect what you go through tomorrow. So, I'm calling for you to pay attention because I trust these times because you are aware you have an advantage. Don't forget how you feel right now as you move forward. It's not just about being aware of the present moment. It's made to go where you go. Think about it, talk about it, and do things because of it. This is how you start to live more consistently in line with me. It becomes a part of you, not just something that happens sometimes. You are still following my lead. And you will understand more as you go along. Hold on to your goal now that you've made it this far. Keep this connection in mind and keep listening. What you are getting is shaping your path in ways that will become more clear as time goes on. Your safety and direction are being watched over. You can count on that. I need you to understand something more important. Not only did I warn you to avoid losing, but I also did it to get you ready for what's coming next. If you are stuck in habits that keep you from stepping into what is meant for you, you will never get there. As you get ready, this moment is helping you become more aware so that you can see what belongs in your life and what doesn't. The process is not limiting, it is improving you. Press 555. If you want to make a change, there are habits that have been affecting your choices without you being aware of it. These habits have made you feel good, but they have also kept you from going for something bigger. You can start to change those patterns now that I've made them clear to you. Sometimes it's hard to make changes, but you have to if you want to get somewhere better. You're not being asked to let go for no reason. You are being told to make room for something bigger. You might notice that some of your thoughts or urges feel different. Things that seemed normal before may seem strange now, and things you didn't pay attention to before may start to stand out. This is not a mess. It's your inner clarity coming through. I'm helping you see your life in a way that is more in line with the truth. This change will help you make choices that help you grow instead of ones that hold you back. People's financial lives are being changed quietly by a 9-word password that got out. It has already helped more than 19,000 people get money, freedom, and peace. People use it every day from their couches and say it has helped them make real money. Scientists say it works much faster than other methods because it uses deep brain pathways that are linked to money. Elites used to keep this secret, but now it's spreading too quickly. But this secret could be revealed at any time by the government. Before it's gone for good, click the link in the description and comments. You need to let go of something else as well. You might be stuck in a reaction, a way of thinking, or a way of being. It may feel good to hold on to it, but it's not helping you anymore. Please put it behind you. Not all at once, but little by little. Getting rid of things that don't help you is a step toward things that do. Listening to me won't make you lose control. You are getting better because it's based on what you can see. Control without direction often makes people angry. I can see past that, and I'll show you the way. When you give me your trust, you start to move with purpose instead of doubt. This is where your confidence starts to rise. If you type 999, you will get divine guidance. As you keep listening, a part of you starts to feel stronger. That strength is steady and real, but it's not loud or strong. It comes from being in sync with yourself and knowing that you are being led and not left to your own devices. This strength will help you handle things that used to be too much for you. When you respond, you will be able to do so with clarity instead of fear. What you've been through has changed the way you see the world. Some of those events made you weary, while others made you act quickly to keep yourself safe. I know about those patterns, and I'm helping you get past them. You are learning to respond with awareness instead of based on what you have done in the past. The things that happen in your life will be different after this change. There's something important about the way this moment came together. You are not hearing these words by mistake, and you're not hearing them after the fact. They are still able to change your path because you are hearing them now. That timing is planned so that you have time to make changes before something happens. This is how I keep you safe. I lead you at the right time. The sense of urgency you had earlier may be giving way to a sense of calm. Don't think that because things are calm that the message is over. It means that what you are hearing is right on track. Fear starts to go away and clarity starts to grow when you are aligned. Now is the time to start moving forward with confidence instead of doubt. Stay calm because it makes you strong. You still have some decisions to make that need your attention. The only difference is that you are smarter about how you approach them now. You're not just going with your gut feelings or what you think you know. Everything changes now that you are moving with help. Every choice you make is more deliberate and in line with what's best for you. You are being led to a place where the clarity you are getting starts to show up in your life. These things don't happen all at once, but they keep happening as you listen. Being aware in each moment builds on the last, giving you a stronger base for the future. There's no stopping you. Moving forward in a steady and planned way is helpful. Don't forget how important what's going on inside you right now is. This feeling won't go away soon. The way you live from now on may be different. Because of this change, you can change how you see things and how you react to them. When you are aware of this, this is how your life starts to change in important ways. I am still with you and will help you through this. Remember that you don't have to understand everything right away. Just be open and ready to listen. This connection can keep growing because of that willingness. You will continue to get the help you need as long as you stay open. You hear me out, and I'm not talking over and over again for no reason. Every word builds on the last, making you feel something that will stay with you long after this moment is over. Keep going with this because what's inside you is more important than what's going on around you. It's important for me to make something clear for you. The alert I sent you is still in effect. Not because someone is after you, but because choices are still being made. Every moment has potential. And each choice you make affects the next thing you do. As I lead you, I want you to stay away from habits that have caused you trouble or loss in the past. To stay aligned. Read this. Not just for now. Type 444. You have had chances to change your path in the past. And sometimes you took them and sometimes you didn't. If you feel safe, you are. I saw all of those moments and knew what made you make the choices you did. The reason I'm bringing up the past is not to show you how wrong you were, but to show you how important this moment is. You have another chance, but this time you should be more aware of it. Being aware of that is what will make a difference. You no longer need some of the things you used to think you did in order to grow. Some of those things might have made them feel safe, at ease, or even like they were who they were. But as time goes on, you'll see that they were more likely to hold you back than to help you. I am slowly taking away your attachment to those things so you can move on to something better. You may not be used to this process, but it is leading you to freedom. After this, you might notice that some things in your life start to change. The way you talk to people, make decisions, and react to things may start to feel different. This is not a mistake. It's the process of alignment. When you get a better view of something, you naturally act in ways that show that view. Now your life starts to change from the inside out. Along with this, how you handle the moments right after this is also important. Clear thoughts are easy to come by here, but you really change when you use what you've learned to guide your next steps. I want you to stay aware even when other things come up. Don't let this moment turn into something short-lived. Let it become something that helps you move forward to get strength. Type 666. How did the wealthy get so much money so easily? The public now knows a simple 9-word password. A lot of people use it every day and see money come into their lives like never before. Scientists say it turns on an old brain system that is directly linked to having a lot of things. Backed by Harvard, tested in the lab and life-changing, many people have already been able to get out of debt in just a few weeks. This breakthrough is under a lot of stress though, and it could end at any time. Before it's gone, click the link in the description and comments. There is more strength in you than you have let yourself believe. Your strength has been tested, shaped, and improved by everything you've been through. There was a part of you that kept going even when you were scared or overwhelmed. I'm now working to strengthen that part of you. That strength is more stable and reliable when you are aligned with me. You will still have times when you want to act quickly or go back to old habits. In those times, this awareness will be most useful. When you see them, take a moment to think about how you felt here. Everything can change in that pause. It gives you room to make a different choice and to respond clearly instead of reacting. You're not being asked to change overnight. You are being helped to understand who you are and who you are meant to be better. It will take time for that to happen. But it starts with times like these. It gets easier to be that person every time you choose to listen. This is not a single step but a journey. You also need to know something about the losses I told you about. Not all losses are clear or happen right away. Some of them happen over time because you keep making decisions that aren't good for you. That pattern is being broken by your listening now. You're moving toward a different outcome, one that is planned instead of uncertain. As you think about what you've heard, you may start to feel a sense of peace growing inside you. That peace isn't a fluke. It's because of alignment. You start to feel stable even when things are uncertain. When you are aligned with me, you can take this with you. Something that will help you when you don't feel like you can see clearly. I am not done teaching you. There is still more for you to learn. Right now, what you've been given is like a base, but more is being added on top of it. Keep your mind open, pay attention, and keep listening. You will receive more. The more you stay present, you are being led to a place where the more clarity and awareness you gain starts to show up in your life. Things like this don't just happen by chance. It happens in moments like these that are planned. Every time you choose to stay connected, it makes the process stronger. There's no stopping you. There is real progress being made by you. When this moment is over, don't let it fade into the background. Take it with you. Have it affect what you think and do, and let it shape how you go about your day. This is what makes change last. It's not just about one moment. It's about how that moment lives on in you. There's something I really want you to understand. I warned you about more than just what you might lose. I also told you what you might miss. Loss isn't always losing something. It's possible that something meant for you just passed you by because you weren't ready or aware of it. Help me lead you so you don't miss what I have planned for you right now. You need to be in the right place. If you feel like you've been picked, type 11. While going through things, you needed to be more aware than you thought at the time. You didn't understand some of those situations. Others made you think about the choices you made. I was there for all of those moments and knew what was going on below the surface. I'm now giving you that knowledge so that you can move forward in a different way. It's not the same cycle over and over. You're leaving it. Some doors are going to open in your life. These doors are not being forced open. Even though you can't see them yet, when you are aligned and aware, they show up. You might walk right by them without realizing how valuable they are if you don't pay attention. That's why I'm talking to you now. I want you to be ready when the time comes. You are learning how to figure out what is yours. You might feel like the way you react to some things has changed after this. Things that used to make you react quickly may start to feel different. You can take a moment to think where you used to act quickly and pause where you used to rush. There is no hesitation here. It's growth. You are being led to a place where your responses are planned and in line with what's best for you. You were almost going to do something that would have taken you out of alignment. Even though it looked small, it pointed you in a way that would have caused you trouble or confusion. I saw that path and took the lead in getting you away from it. This is the safety I've been talking about. It's always on, but you can't always see it. To honor God-type glory, you aren't being pulled away from anything important in your life. What is meant for you will stay, and what isn't meant for you will go away. In order to align, this must be done. It might feel like change, but it's really just more clarity. You can now tell what fits and what doesn't. And being aware of that is helping you make decisions. There is also something inside you that is getting stronger. That steadiness doesn't change based on what's going on around you. It's coming from inside. It's because you're aligned with me and following my advice. This steadiness will help you when things don't seem certain. It will keep you rooted when other things try to take your attention away. Right now, you've been given information that most people miss. There are some people who go through similar things without realizing what's going on, and they only figure it out when the results show up. You are becoming more aware right now. Being aware is what lets you make different decisions and stay away from things that would have caused you trouble. There will be times when you will be tested in little ways. You might want to act quickly. Answer without thinking or do what you've always done. Remember how you felt here when that time comes. Being aware of that will help you stop and make a clear choice. Taking those short breaks will make a big difference in your path. Why are so many people suddenly getting money? In neuroscience research, they found a 9-word wealth password that had been hidden. Users report getting money they didn't expect, getting rid of debts, and finding new opportunities. Some people say it feels almost divine. Scientists have confirmed that it turns on a powerful old part of your brain that is linked to wealth and plenty, but it won't be free for long now that it's been leaked. Before it's gone for good, click the link in the description and comments. You are learning to put your trust in something bigger than your thoughts right now. Fear habits or voices from outside can change the way you think. But my guidance becomes clear when you understand yourself better. That gives you a steady and true sense of direction when you listen to it. This will keep getting bigger as long as you stay connected. You are also starting to feel a sense of peace. It might not get rid of all your worries, but it changes how you deal with them. If you feel at peace, it means you are on the right track, paying attention and being led. You can go back to it whenever you need to get clear. That's part of the protection I offer. You won't have to figure everything out by yourself. I'll show you how to do it step by step. Even when you don't know what to do, this guidance will always be there for you. It will keep going as long as you let it. You are being led to a place where your life will be clear instead of fuzzy. This is not a far-off goal. It's something that starts now. Don't try to get away from this moment or act like it's over. What you are getting is still happening inside of you. Let it grow and settle down and let it shape how you move forward. This is what makes change last. It's not about a single moment but about how that moment makes you feel today. You are moving toward a path that is more in line with your purpose. That path is not based on impulse but on knowledge and direction. With that awareness, every step you take makes your direction stronger. There's no stopping you. You are making steady progress. There is something more important I want you to understand. Now, the warning I gave you wasn't meant to scare you. It was meant to make you more aware of how powerful your choices are. Every choice you make has an outcome, and the outcome depends on the choice. My job is to make sure that the path you're taking is one that will make you stronger, not weaker. This is not about having power over you. It's meant to keep you safe while you learn to move more clearly. Type trust. For those who believe in God's plan, there have been times when they didn't know what to do next. Those times did not mean I had failed. They told you that you needed more clear instructions. I was there with you during those times, even though you didn't know it. Now I'm making that advice clearer to you so you can move forward with confidence. You're no longer guessing. You are being shown. There are still parts of your life where old habits try to come back. People are used to these patterns, which makes them feel easy to follow. But sometimes easy doesn't mean right. And being used to something doesn't always mean it's safe. I want you to move past those patterns and make choices that show your growth. This is where big changes start to happen in your life. After a while, you might notice that some choices don't seem as good as they used to. It's not because someone is taking something away from you. It's just that you are becoming more aware. After getting a better look at something, you naturally move away from it. This is a part of the change that's taking place inside you. Even though it's quiet, it's strong. You were about to agree to something that would hurt you in the long run. Even though it looked like a quick fix or an easy way out, it would have had bigger effects in the long run. I stepped in to stop that. You can get your attention back to what's important, not by force. I show you the way by helping you see things you might miss otherwise. Type faith to stay on track. You are learning to move on purpose instead of by accident. It changes how you deal with everything. So this is one of the most important changes you can make. You are not reacting to what is going on around you when you act with purpose. You are responding in a smart way. Being aware of this leads to better results even in situations that seemed unpredictable at first. This is how you start to live differently. Another important thing is how you deal with the quiet times after this. Your awareness will be put to the test when the sense of urgency goes away and things start to look normal again. When something is intense, it's easy to keep your mind on it. But you only grow when you keep that focus on everyday things. You need to stay aware even if nothing seems important. This is how alignment stays the same. You're not the only one going through this. I am with you every step of the way. Even if it feels like only you know what is going on inside you. When you're not sure what to do, that guidance is always there. Even if it's not loud, you start to see it more clearly when you stay connected. This makes your trust grow. You have a strength that is getting stronger as you listen more. This strength doesn't change based on what's going on around you. It comes from the fact that you know me. When you are aligned, you feel grounded even when things aren't clear. This gives you a solid base that lets you move forward without fear. You know you can count on it. Things that you didn't see coming have kept you safe. At times you could have gone down a path that would have been hard, but something stopped you or led you in a different direction. It wasn't luck, it was direction. Now what you're feeling is a continuation of that protection, but you are more aware of it. You can see things that have always been there. After this, there will be times when you need to remember how you felt here. Even though those times may not feel as intense, you will still need to pay attention to them. When you hear them, stop and listen. That break will give you time to make a different choice. This is how you stop doing things over and over that used to hold you back. Why are over 19,547 people getting rich all of a sudden? Because they started using a weird 9-word password that was found while studying the brain. People use it from their couches and report getting money in their accounts without expecting it, getting rid of debts and improving their lives. Scientists say it turns on a part of your brain that controls abundance that is 150 million years old. Life-changing, backed by Harvard and tested in the lab. Elites used this password in secret until a neuroscientist told everyone about it. Then it spreads quickly and could be taken down at any time before it's gone for good. Click the link in the description and comments. You are moving into a way of life that is more in line with your goals and plans. It doesn't mean that you won't face problems in your life, but you will deal with them in a different way. In response, you will be aware instead of reacting. What happens to you will depend on that difference. This is how things start to change for you. Don't forget about this moment when you move on. What you're getting is meant to stay with you and help you move forward. Take this awareness with you as you make decisions, talk to people, and do things in the future. This is how change really happens. It's not just about one moment. It's about how that moment still affects your life today. There's something I want you to fully understand. Now, what I told you not to do was more than just keep you from losing one moment. It was meant to teach you how to spot moments that have hidden meaning. If something seems small, it's not always so. Also, not everything that seems easy is meant for you. I'm helping you see past the obvious so that the choices you make are based on a deeper understanding. This is how you start to act wisely instead of rashly. Light type. That means you have been living your life with a strong desire to do what is right. That desire has kept you from getting into situations that could have hurt you more, even when it was hard. I saw how hard you worked and helped you in ways you didn't always know about. Right now, you are still getting that support, but you are becoming more aware of it. Being aware is what gives you the confidence to move forward. Still, there are times when you might feel like you're being pulled in different directions. It's possible for one direction to feel safe and familiar, while another may feel uncertain but right. Please follow my lead toward what is right, even if it means giving up what is easy. This is where you grow. When you do the right thing, you put yourself on the path to peace and stability. Changes in how you react may start to become clear. Things that used to make you act quickly might now give you time to stop and think. This pause is not a sign of doubt. It is being aware. There is room for you to make a different choice. Making that choice is what changes your life in important ways. You were going to miss something because it seemed too small to be important. But I saw that it was linked to something bigger. So I told you about it. This is how I show you the way. Not all the time through dramatic events, but sometimes through clear moments. Your safety is being kept up by quiet but strong means. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment. A place where divine abundance is not just a hope but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits. You are about to enter your divine future. But remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the Word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry. When Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall. Share your heart, and as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now. Join the family and see your heavens.